Welcome back to Eppa Worldwide. My name is Mamle Yuko Godwins, and today we are going to talk about self-esteem, body shaming. And if you are a victim, I want you to know that you are not alone. I am sending you a virtual hug, okay? So, what is body shaming? Body shaming is a form of bullying. It's a form of humiliating somebody with their body, whether they are skinny, whether they are tall, whether they are short, even gender, even whether your sexuality. A lot of people tend to do these things, label people according to how they are looking, where they are from, their culture, their religion, just simply discrimination. And this can cause a lot of mental health issues in people. This is what the case was in one of the instances I've seen online recently with a mother of three who privately went out of Europe to Asia or somewhere to get a butt lift, a $5,000 Brazilian butt lift. Eventually, as a result, she died. The reason for this butt lift was because she was labeled a lot, she was body shamed. Privately, she was suffering. She was dealing with depression. She was dealing with how all that was affecting her. The sad news is she didn't even tell her husband she was going to go and get this procedure done. As a result, she died. And now her innocent children has to walk through this life because their mother has been body shamed, because their mother suffered depression, self-esteem issues, and took a drastic decision that ended her life. And they have to pay for it. Are you a person that has body shamed somebody? Have you called out somebody's name because of their stomach being heavy, their butt being flat, they've been chubby, they've been skinny? People have suffered. We have family where women are being abused. And there's this instance, two cases today I'm going to talk about is the butt lift lady who died, and also a married woman that has a husband that will send her private nude pictures to a side chick, and the side chick and the husband will be making funny jokes about her. If it's you, what would you do? If it's you with such a husband, what would you do? Would you stay in the marriage? Would you leave based on your own self-esteem, your own psychological health? Would you like to endure living with such a man for the rest of your life? Or would you seek help a healthy way and hopefully leave that marriage? Yes, I understand. As women, we want to have the title Mrs. Is it always necessary? Is it always necessary? Even if it's at the risk of your own self-esteem, your confidence. Let me tell you a personal story about myself. When I left my ex-husband, I left with the mentality that I'm going to get a tummy tuck. I'm going to get vaginal reconstruction. I am going to get breast lift. Little did I know I was psychologically damaged. Little did I know I was traumatized based on how abused I was in that marriage due to the psychological trauma I was facing in that marriage. Psychological trauma is something that is not seen, but guess what? It is very detrimental. It is the most dangerous form of abuse. Verbal abuse, psychological abuse, emotional abuse. These are very severe forms of abuse that is not seen like a physical abuse would be seen. But guess what? It happens. It damages you to the core. It affects your confidence, your self-esteem. It makes you depressed. And this is why we need to take care of ourselves and our environment. When I left this marriage, today I stand here bold, and I added some of my pictures here so you see how bold and how confident I feel today in myself, because I have protected my sanity. I have protected I have rediscovered myself and know my worth, and realized that remaining with a man just for the title isn't all life is about as women. I have friends whereby you go to a friend's house, she's married, and she alienates you. On this channel, we talk about parental alienation and all forms of alienation. Because you are not married, she gives the husband sign. The husband can come talk to you because she feel like you will snatch her husband. Guess what I have done? I have faced that situation, and I will not visit any of my married friends. No, I'm fine. I'm enough. I'm fine all by myself. I don't need anybody to validate me. I don't need nobody to make me feel worthless. Have you been to work where people just alienates you because of your gender, because of your sexuality, because of your religion, because of your ethnicity? You from this state, so this person don't have to associate with you. I'm Igbo, I'm Yoruba, or you come to Ghana, I'm Ashanti, I'm Ewe. So if you are Ewe, you are not human enough. If you are Adan, you are not human enough. You should be all fine just by yourself. You are enough. You are good for you. You are just fine all by yourself. So let's go back to our topic. It says that body shaming is a form of bullying where people humiliate others by making critical comments about the way they look. But body shaming isn't just humiliating. It can seriously affect your self-esteem and has even been known to lead to depression and eating disorders. We've known people with anorexia, bulimia, binge eating, all these things. When somebody is depressed, they can either eat more or eat less. And we kill ourselves, and especially we women, we aside our husbands and men, just like this woman's instance with telling this Abna, where the husband takes her nude pictures to a side chick, we women also call each other names. And that is what this lady who died and left her children dealt with. They said her circle, her friends, women, called her, "Are you pregnant? When are you due?" All the time people if you read the whole story, you can just Google this on Facebook or something, you'll see the whole story. If you read the whole story, it says even women who ask her, when are you due? Are you pregnant? This, that. And those are the things that caused her to be depressed and wanted to do this surgery to bring her confidence and self-esteem back. We have to find healthy ways where we can build our own self-esteem. Some forms of body shaming, how you can spot them. You see, you can be walking across the street and somebody will shout at you, "Hello, sexy skinny legs." I have dealt with that way back, some years back. Somebody shouted at me, a guy shouted at me like a joke, but that is a body shaming habit. You are, "Hello, skinny legs." And then you are in a marriage, and then your husband talk about, "Oh, this your fat belly. Oh, this your breast. Oh, this your hair. Oh, you go to salon, you come. Oh, this your hair. Oh, I don't like this hair. Oh." Your children. I have instances where parents will tell you, "Oh, your glass look ugly. Oh, your hair look ugly," just because it's another parent that they are divorced. So if I'm divorced and then you go and give your children haircut, just because you did it, your husband or your wife will say, so when you went to your dad, this is the haircut he gave you. Or when you went to your mom, this is the eyeglasses he bought for you. She bought for you. This is ugly. How do you think all this is coming together to affect your children at the long run? You make them feel like they are never good enough. They are never beautiful. And this is how we destroy our own children. So they grow up not becoming confident enough in themselves. So some of the ways you can see these things, you can spot it and stay away, is what I tell you, your associations. If I decided I'm not visiting my married friends, No, you're not going to intimidate me with your marriage when in fact you are the one working to take care of the man. I'm not doing it. So I'm not coming to your home when I pay my own bills with no help and I'm not complaining and you make me feel like I'm not worth anything because I am not bearing the title of Mrs. No, it's not going to work. You understand? So some of the ways you can say, you can identify somebody is making fun of you and stay away from those people, or you have to call them out. I don't appreciate that. Right away, be honest. Tell them, I don't appreciate that. What did you say again? Did you just call me fat? No, that's not funny. No, I don't appreciate it. Be bold, be honest. Tell them right then. Somebody calls you, oh, you fat bitch, across the street. You can guarantee that this person have been bullied or shamed with that kind of word, you fat bitch. And making jokes of it is not fair. You need to be bold enough to respond accordingly. People are sadly body shamed for all sorts of reasons, including their size, height, and color of the skin, their gender identity, and their disability. Yes, and their disability, just their features, body features. But other body shaming isn't so obvious. It can be subtle and it might be directed at you from a person you love, like I'm saying, your spouse. The person will be like, oh, you're so fat, but beautiful. Excuse me? Which one is that? What kind of statement is that? And this can be coming from your husband. Oh, you gained so much weight recently. Rather than saying, oh, what do you think we can do? I think we should both start going to the gym, sign up. As a spouse, you can sign up and come and say, hey, I signed up for this membership. Why don't we start going to the gym? Oh, I found this menu. We can try this together. So you as a husband, you as a wife, when you spot these changes in your partner, you cannot go and be abusing them, but you can even start a change model in your home. So in the morning, you change the breakfast you think will be more appropriate and help in the weight management. So you cook that and bring it to your wife. You cook that, bring it. If it's a smoothie, you get idea, you do it, bring it to your spouse. If it's like I said, gym membership, you sign up for both of you. So it won't be like it's only the woman that you are trying to label as somebody with weight, or only the man. You can change the whole family's diet and try to educate the whole family on the essence of healthy living. This makes thicker, so some of the ways that you can spot people and respond to their body shaming habit is, it doesn't have to be your responsibility to educate people. Yes, you don't have to educate people how to treat you. If you don't have the energy, or if you are not in the right space to respond in a way which really protects yourself, don't feel you have to respond. If body shaming occurs online, just block the person. Yes, somebody is body shaming you. You don't have to go and educate them. Oh, we are all the same people. No. You call them out. I don't appreciate it and I'm not going to tolerate it, and you cannot treat me this way. You have to be bold enough to speak up. Another way of responding to such people is, if somebody body shames you in real life, it's fine to just leave that situation and get yourself to a safe space. You don't have to give an explanation. Just like I told you with my married friends, some of my married friends, you're not going to intimidate me with your marriage when in fact you are even suffering within that marriage, but you are so dying to keep that title. So remove yourself from that situation. Block the person, eliminate your friendship, stay to yourself. You are just good all by yourself. You don't need nobody to make you feel miserable. If the person is not adding value to yourself, to your life, no. You don't need to be around them. Another way is, if you do have time and inclination to challenge body shaming, you can try saying something along the lines of, I try not to talk negatively about bodies. Or I find it really triggering when people say negative things about bodies. Or what a weird world we live in where people feel they can judge each other's body. That's what I'm saying. You speak up, you talk about it, you tell the person right to their face. You understand? You talk to the person right to their face. I don't appreciate it. Body shaming is getting me down. Talk to somebody you trust. Practice being kind towards your body. Yes, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked, right? Try approving yourself and see what happens. No more body shaming, big or small, short or tall. None of us are beautiful in the way we look, right? You feel you're not beautiful in the way you look? Try being somebody else and see how that feels. You understand? You are not a mistake. You are just enough. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Subscribe, share, and let me know what would you do if you are being body shamed. Let me know all the tips so we can